It's getting hot in here.
Nailed it.
I did?
And I know this is not the right forum to say this, but and I should wait for the end, but what just happened here today, I am appalled at what just happened here today. A few minutes ago with what Commissioner Gantz stated.
This is not
I know this is not the time, but at the public hearing.
No. This is for the public hearing on this issue. This issue only. Okay?
Well,
so
then
this is what it's for, honey.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now because my mind is totally blown.
Okay.
So what I would like to do is...
Okay, you need to sit down, please. Okay.
When will the public be allowed to actually talk at these public hearings, at these city commission meetings?
It's a good question. This was the first reading of the ordinance that the commission spoke about. That ordinance is going to be on for a public hearing at a future meeting.
Okay. Just like the fire department presentation is going to be on a public hearing on the 7th or something to that effect. Will that be public hearing also?
By law, by Chapter 166, Florida statute, this would have to go for a second reading.
I'm exercising my civic duty and to ask questions.
Policy on how the meetings are run.
Well, that's actually the question.
After the meeting's over, we can set up a meeting with the city clerk or myself or Andy Morotis or the city manager to explain it. But right now, we are on public hearing of 24. If anybody's interested in coming up and speaking on that, now is the time for them to do that.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you. Is there anyone from the public that wishes to get up and speak on the public hearing ordinance 2011?
David Cody, 441 Northwest 2nd Avenue. I take it this is now my time to speak. I actually like to thank Mr. Hanson and actually all the sitting commissioners for enraging this community by the things that you guys have done, trampling on our basic civil liberties and all by having this taxation with no representation. So again, I'd like to thank you for all the little things that you've done over the last year that have enraged and had all of these communities now coming together in opposition of your tactics. So with that said, I want to talk about the BSO PAL. I was able to go to the BSO PAL a couple weeks ago, and I just wanted to say that in our community, a lot of times, only time that we see the police is when we're in handcuffs or arrested. So there is a negative perception in our community regarding the police. And I've said this to Mayor Nolan and to Chief Sutler, and I've invited him to a meeting on June 6th where he can come out to our community and discuss with us what the BSO actually does and some of these programs, these positive programs that BSO has. So everyone is invited to this meeting. It's on Monday, June 6th at 355/377 Northwest 3rd Court, All My Children Daycare. And I explained to him that there needs to be some type of either a walk the beat where the police officers that actually patrol that area get to know the residents. That basically will make the residents more forthcoming with information that more than likely the police wouldn't have gotten if someone is fearful to talk to the police or there's a mistrust in between the two. And I advised him that there needs to be some type of a new working relationship developed between the BSO and District 2. This will go a long way with helping answer questions regarding witnesses and get them information that they need to help, solve some of these cases. So I just wanted to invite everybody to that meeting. I also want to discuss something that was said earlier, but it's not on the agenda, so I think I can talk about it. You can stop me if I'm wrong. In regard to sexual predators, I was one who sent an email to the city in regard to said ordinance, and it wasn't I'm not talking about the ordinance. It wasn't about allowing sexual predators. I'm talking about the email. It wasn't about allowing sexual predators. What it was about was including some form of appeal process for individuals who may have a past who are now doing something positive with their life. So it wasn't about, allowing sexual predators to get at our kids. It was basically about not allowing good people who are currently good and doing something positive to actually help positively influence the kids. So when you made that statement, it really kind of frustrated, and that's why I came up here in my haste when you made that statement. But that, again, that's not what it was about, protecting sexual offenders. It's about allowing our kids the opportunity to get to know both sides of opportunities.